Hey, everybody, welcome back to Ask an Action Coach. Well, today is the summit of the ladder of loyalty. We're going to be talking about raving fans. And Jackie, I'm kind of excited about this one.
I am very excited too, and I so appreciate you sharing your journey from suspect all the way to raving fan. So, how we know, think about a raving fan. A raving fan does the selling for you. I can remember being in my store, and if I had somebody who was bringing someone else in and they just did all the talking and I just stood there and helped them, that is an example of a raving fan. So let's figure out, you've been talking about this coffee shop that you have just loved. So let's talk about how you are a raving fan of that coffee shop. And then we have a story about how it can happen quickly.
Yep. Yep. Well, with Mother Fool's Coffee Shop, becoming a member of their common good group, collective, and using that as like my bank account or credit card there, I started telling other people about that opportunity right away because I just thought it was such a good thing. I bought the t-shirt. I wear their t-shirt around all the time. And another thing we did is we have a newsletter, Business Owners Speak Out, and I invited the owner to be interviewed and tell his story to the different, well, we have a database of about 5,000 primarily business owner readers. And so I wanted to get the word out about who he is and what he does. So that's kind of how I became and still am a raving fan.
That is fabulous. But what I love is so that's how that can happen is you take people up the ladder of loyalty. It can take 5 years, it can take one visit. So let's talk about your visit to another establishment and how you became a raving fan right away.
Well, I go to the Dane County's farmers market almost every Saturday. Last year it wasn't up because of the COVID-19, but it still was out at Willow Island here in Madison. And one day I was walking down the sidewalk and walked up to a beautiful booth filled with delicious, what looked like just pastries and bars and cookies. And I saw something I'd never seen before, homemade graham crackers. And the fellow who was selling them was so engaging, and he encouraged me to try a pack and go ahead and buy one. And if you like them, fantastic. If you don't, I'll give you your money back. He talked about how all of everything that was in the graham cracker and in all of his ingredient, everything was all Wisconsin sourced. He made his own butter even. And when I tasted it, I had never tasted a graham cracker that was so delicious in my life. I had no idea you could make homemade graham crackers. I turned around and I started like a barker at the carnival saying to people, "You've got to come and try these. Have you ever had a homemade graham cracker? This is the most amazing thing I've ever put in my mouth that I bought at the Dane County Farmers Market." I was an instant raving fan. I literally was drawing people up, and he sold out of graham crackers right then and there.
And that is a great example of being so, because not only that, the experience with him, because you mentioned your experience with him, which got you, it wasn't only the grain crackers and I can't wait to try them actually.
Right.
It wasn't just the grain crackers, it was the other part of the experience as well.
Oh, he was so engaging and nice, and he was as sweet as Santa Claus. It was just like doing business with a friend.
Yes, exactly. So it is possible to become a raving fan right away.
Yep.
And I would encourage you to find out from your own customers, or take a look from your customers' point of view, how quickly are you moving people up to raving fans? And if you aren't moving them quickly, how can you move them quicker? And if you don't have any raving fans, how do you get some raving fans, people who do the selling for you?
Yep.
All
And
right, well then
my
we have finished the ladder of loyalty.
can I just give a plug out for the graham cracker man?
Yes, you can.
It's Cliff from Rockwell Ridge Farms. Look him up on Google, and they have free delivery to folks in the Madison area. So that's another plug, and I am still a raving fan of Cliff and his amazing pastries and graham crackers. Ooh la la.
Excellent.
If you're out there and you want to learn how to capture your raving fans and use them to the best possible way, go ahead and set up your complimentary business diagnostic with Jackie. Just click on the link above and fill out the very simple, very easy form. Thank you so much, Jackie. This has been a lot of fun.
Yes, and thank you so much for sharing your experience because it was a perfect illustration of moving up the ladder of loyalty.
Cool. We'll see you next time.